Hi everyone, I wanted to do an extra video to celebrate 100 subscribers, which I'm really excited about. I know in the scheme of YouTube it's a drop in the ocean, but if I had 100 people now in my house, there would be probably not enough space for them. And 100 people that have subscribed, I just want to thank my subscribers and say welcome aboard and for joining me on this crazy journey. I mean, obviously I'd like to get to 1,000 and get monetized, but actually that wasn't really my goal in starting YouTube. My goal was to create community. I've always been a crafter, mostly on my own. You know, I've mentioned before that my mum's a crafter as well, but we live quite a distance apart. So actually watching other crafters and trying to develop a community would be just really great. And I really like snapshots into other people's lives that you see on YouTube and knowing a bit about them. And the people I warm to are the ones that are like me, down to earth, a little bit scatty maybe, like to jump in at the deep end. And I think it's really interesting seeing what other people are doing. So I wanted to introduce myself a little bit more, talk a little bit about what I plan for the channel. Let's go back to creating a community. So I'd actually like to have two probably overlapping communities. One for people that are really interested in crafting, and so weaving. I plan to do ball jointed dolls, more cloth dolls, textile stuff, making more journals, stuff to do with paper, maybe some journaling, nature journaling, whole load of stuff. So hopefully there'll be something in there that you're interested in. So I'd like to sort of know what other people are doing in terms of those things as well. It'd be really great to get some comments going about that. And the other thing is to sort of maybe create a bit of a community for fellow YouTubers who are also crafters, because actually I don't really know anybody else that's doing YouTube that also does crafting. And it would just be great to find out, you know, what their favourite parts are, what bits they've struggled with, and have a bit of a community of like-minded people that are creating similar sorts of videos, although not necessarily the same craft niche. I follow the Stitchery, which I absolutely love her stuff. I have no plans of making my own clothes, but I find it fascinating watching someone else do it. And maybe one day I will just, you know, decide to have a go, and buy loads more stuff that I don't need to have a go at making clothes, because why not? I've probably already done that in the past actually, I just never actually got around to the making. So a bit about me. So I currently work in mental health in the daytime. I'm planning to move to a different job, which I won't tell you about yet, just in case anything happens. I studied illustration years and years and years ago and didn't really have the confidence to do it as a career, or didn't really want to take the joy out of it and do it as a career. So I'd really like to do the crafting as kind of like a little side project, really, a side income. Eventually, I'd really love to do workshops, maybe a small online course. That's kind of a, you know, later plan. And I live in the West Midlands in the UK. You can probably tell from my accent. I think I get quite a few American viewers. So hello, America. Um, and I've lived all over the UK, Scotland and the South Coast. And I'm currently in the West Midlands. No plans to move. Well, no plans to move outside of the West Midlands anyway. I've got a twin sister who lives in London. My parents live down in Dorset. And I've got friends kind of dotted about, so visiting lots of different places in the UK regularly. And I would say I'm from the UK as a whole. And I've been watching some videos recently about people from America coming to visit the UK, and it's just so fascinating to see it from an outside point of view. But yes, I love being British and living in the UK. I think, yeah, it's definitely a big part of my culture. Um, so yeah, but would love to go abroad, you know, again, because I haven't been abroad for over 10 years, and see, you know, particularly other craftspeople. I'd like to go to Italy and see the masks. I'd love to go to Japan and look at all their different crafts, sashiko, and all their dyeing and all their fabric arts. You know, that's definitely on my bucket list. So that's a little bit more about me, and I'd be really interested to find out from you kind of if there's particular things that I've talked about doing that you'd like to see. Let me know, and introduce yourself. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me a little bit about where you live. That'd be great. I think here one of the things that I was talking to a friend about recently that I know can be different in different parts of the world is our lovely seasons and how much we moan about the weather. It's quite warm here at the moment and quite muggy, and we don't have aircon, anywhere pretty much, apart from supermarkets for some reason. So sometimes I just go to the supermarket when it's hot because it's nice and cool. But yeah, we have beautiful seasons. We have beautiful autumns with all the changing leaf colours to reds and oranges, and we do have pretty clear, autumn, winter, spring, summer, and I really like all the seasons. I think summer holds a special place in my heart because you don't have to wear cardigans and coats and stuff, and I'm not very good at remembering cardigans and coats, so I remember to put them on, but I might leave them places. So actually, summer is great for that because yeah, you don't need to take all that extra stuff with you, and that nice cool breeze on a hot day, that's what I love. So often that's more like what we get than the heat that we have been getting. So yeah, I love summer for that, and the long days where you can craft for longer. So who doesn't like that? So that's a little bit about me, and I will maybe check in again, do another of these videos when we get to 200 subscribers. So keep subscribing and we'll see how it goes. Okay, bye for now. I really like snapshots and craft niche, Sashiko.